This is the Evening Buzz, presented by Mikhail Atiyah.
As PlayStation is looking to diversify their market, you could say that in the past year, we've seen a big strategic shift from their end, as one main strategy that they've been focusing on here is ensuring that more of their exclusive AAA titles, first-party studio titles, make their way to PC, as last year they acquired Nexus Studios to specialize in basically optimizing all of their PlayStation titles to PC. And we've seen some of their big titles come out to Steam, the likes of recently the Marvel The Amazing Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, Death Stranding, and more to come. Even PlayStation is expected to make about $300 million alone from PC sales. And with that expansion, it looks like PC isn't the only thing that Sony is looking to expand into, as now they have just acquired their first ever mobile game studio. And I'm kind of shocked. I'm like, whoa, okay, I get why you'd go to PC, but now to actually be developing mobile games is sort of unheard of, because compared to Xbox, PlayStation was always about exclusivity, being this premium platform of amazing games and experiences. But having them now jump into mobile gaming, I get why they're doing it, because you see, mobile games, they make a lot of money. It's a very lucrative business with its own multi-billion industry that makes more money than sometimes even, actually no, they make more money than console sales, and that's a fact, unfortunately. But for me personally, by principle, I just don't like mobile games, because they tend to be predatory and highly monetizable. There's all sorts of paywalls and microtransactions and season passes and battle passes and such that it almost hinders the game design itself, and you end up with something that is not designed for you to have fun. It's designed for you to sooner or later be incentivized to put money into. So, following the acquisition of this Destiny developer Bungie, it seems now that PlayStation has acquired yet another big studio. This one is called the Savage Game Studios. And apparently Sony did not disclose the sale price due to contractual commitments, but the company said buying Savage is part of the company's effort to expand PlayStation to additional platforms. Herman Holst, who is the PlayStation Studio boss, said that PlayStation Studios must continue to expand and diversify our offering beyond console, bringing incredible new games to more people than ever before. Acquiring the talented team at Savage Game Studios is another strategic step towards that goal. I'm really excited about what Savage is working on, and I'm confident they will deliver a high-quality experience. A high-quality experience on mobile. Highly unlikely. It's just they see the numbers. They see that they don't even have a market share in it, and this is their step into jumping and making some sort of foothold, because they realize that it is an untapped, at least from their end, it's an untapped stream of revenue that they have yet to take advantage of. But this is, again, business as usual. Am I excited to see that they are going to, that they're going to make these mobile games? And how are they really going to pan out? Are they going to be different than what is usually the business model for standard mobile games in the first place? I highly doubt it. I think they're just going to copy paste what any of these big mobile games do, such as the likes of Diablo, Call of Duty Mobile, Candy Crush, and they have franchises after franchises to make any mobile games based on. And so there was another big question that came out of this is that, okay, so if you're also focusing on mobile games, does that mean that there is going to be a dip in quality for their AAA high quality single player experiences? Well, Sony also addressed this issue as they said that they will continue to make unparalleled single player narrative driven AAA console games nevertheless, as Hulse even assures people that their plans to bring select titles to PC, their efforts beyond console is no way diminishing their commitment to the PlayStation community, nor their passion to keep making amazing single-player narrative-driven experiences. Well, I never thought I'd hear the day where Sony would be making mobile games, but it's an inevitability in this sort of business. You just can't ignore the numbers. You can't ignore the type of money that the mobile game industry makes nowadays, and everyone wants a slice of that pie, especially Sony. But there's a sadness to it, unfortunately, because I remember PlayStation used to have their own handheld consoles, the likes of the PSP, the PS Vita, which unfortunately failed. And they just could not, I think at the time, they just could not compete with the rise of mobile games. And if you can't beat them, join them. So in a way, I am curious to see what this new studio will do, Savage Game Studios, as now they have a limitless supply of resources and franchises from Sony's roster. And that means they can make mobile games on anything, whether it's The Last of Us, Uncharted, Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, maybe a new original IP of some kind. Who knows? But if there's ever any piece of information or any updates on this matter, don't worry, I'll be sure to give you all the details and more. Let's take a short break, and coming up next, I'll be talking about the confirmed release date or confirmed date for one of the biggest ceremonies that are going to happen later this year, and that is the Game Awards. So that means I want you guys to jump in and share me your personal thoughts and your speculation on what could be the Game of the Year. That's a big statement, by the way. So that means if you have one, be sure to share it with me here. Text me 4215 It's a lot or do right here on the Evening Buzz.